Imagine checking into a hotel with your loved one, only to wake up and find that they never existed. The hotel staff denies everything. Your room is different, and no one, absolutely no one, believes you. This isn't just a story. It might have actually happened. This is the terrifying case of a mystery that remains unsolved to this day. It was the year 1889. Paris was alive with excitement. The Grand Exposition Universelle was drawing visitors from all over the world. Among them was a young woman named Emily and her mother, Madame Garnier, who had travelled from England to experience the wonders of the city. After a long journey, they arrived at a lavish Parisian hotel. The lobby was grand, with chandeliers casting flickering lights on the marble floor. They approached the receptionist, and within minutes they were given their room keys. But this is where the nightmare began. That evening, Madame Garnier suddenly fell ill. Her breathing became shallow, and her skin turned deathly pale. Concerned, Emily rushed downstairs to call for a doctor. The hotel doctor arrived quickly. He examined the mother, speaking in hurried French to the hotel manager. Emily, who only understood fragments of the conversation, heard him mention something about a special medicine that could only be obtained from the other side of the city. The doctor handed Emily a note and insisted she leave at once. The carriage ride should have taken less than an hour, but somehow it stretched into hours. The delays, the confusion, it was almost as if someone wanted to keep her away. When she finally returned to the hotel, her heart nearly stopped. The receptionist didn't recognize her. Confused, Emily insisted that she and her mother had checked in earlier that day. But the man shook his head. "There is no record of you or your mother ever staying here." Panic set in. Emily pushed past the staff and ran to their room, except it wasn't their room anymore. The wallpaper was different. The furniture was arranged another way. There was no trace of her mother at all, not even a single suitcase. The hotel manager remained firm. "Mademoiselle, you arrived here alone. There was never an older woman with you." Emily screamed, begged them to check the records, the guest book, anything, but everything had been erased. It was as if her mother had never existed. No one would listen. Desperate, she rushed to the British Embassy, hoping they could intervene. But without proof, without a single document, witness or possession of her mother, there was nothing they could do. Days later, Emily was declared mentally unstable and sent back to England alone. To this day, no records of Madame Garnier exist. No reports of a missing woman. No trace of foul play. Just a daughter, gaslit into believing she had imagined everything. But here's the part that will keep you up at night. Some say the hotel had a horrible secret. A deadly plague outbreak had spread in parts of Paris that year, and hotels were warned not to let it ruin their business. If a guest showed signs of infection, they were simply erased, killed, buried in an unmarked grave, and anyone who asked too many questions, well, they were made to forget. So what really happened in that hotel room? A conspiracy, a tragic accident, or something much darker? Let me know your theories in the comments. And if this story sent chills down your spine, hit that like button, because trust me, there are more stories out there that are even worse. Check your hotel room twice before it's too late.